Mariah stuns Tessa, and Phyllis overhears Billy's plan to take down Victor. In Chancellor Park, Kyle asks Claire what a campaign to win over her grandfather would look like. She suggests they have to prove to him how strong their love is and how committed they are. He's skeptical. Claire asks Kyle if he's unwilling to make the effort. Reminding her of how much he loves her, Kyle explains that he doesn't know what he can do to convince Victor. It's likely there's nothing either of them can do. Claire thinks her grandfather just needs the chance to hang out with them as a couple when he doesn't have his defenses up. Then he could see how happy they make each other. They could bring him on a picnic with Harrison. It may take a lot of picnics, but they can wear him down like waves against a rock. Kyle loves her optimism, but can't see this working. There has to be an answer, she insists, repeating that they just need Victor to see the love. Kyle remains unconvinced. He's an Abbott, and that means he will always be seen as an enemy. He can't understand why Claire is so dead set on this. She's an adult, and everyone in their families already supports them. She explains that when she was learning about her family, Victor's story of rising from being an orphan to building a powerful company and having a family resonated with her. When she finally met him and felt his love, she gained a sense of belonging that she never had and didn't think she deserved. Victor's hate runs as deep as his love, and there's no greater hate than his hate for the Abbotts, Kyle reminds her. The man works relentlessly to destroy his family. He points out Victor just threatened him, ordered him not to buy Adam's apartment, and to stay away from her. When there's that much rage, how could love be enough to change his mind? However, seeing how important this is to her, he will try. Claire tells Kyle that Nikki said that this isn't just about Victor being a threat, it may be best for them to slow things down. He's confused to hear Nikki advise them not to move in together. Claire assures him she's on their side, but thinks they need to go slower because jumping into this will only make it worse. Kyle worries that they will be giving in to Victor's demands. He complains that it feels like there are 3 people in this relationship. They should be making decisions based on what's right for them, not on Victor and his moods. When Kyle assures her he will do anything for her, Claire says that the rest of the challenge is falling on him. Phyllis prods Daniel. At Crimson Lights, Phyllis strolls in and spots Daniel. She assures him she's just getting coffee, not stalking him. When he invites her to sit, Phyllis eagerly takes a seat. Daniel admits he's feeling a little better, but warns her not to ask him back to Abbott Communications. She claims she also wants to move on from Abbott Communications. Daniel wonders if she's pulling some reverse psychology. Phyllis declares she was too good for Billy. It's upward and onward for her from now on. Her son is happy to hear that, but has his doubts. The job has been her obsession and now it's gone. Phyllis claims the only reason she was excited about it was because they would be working together. Now it's over and Billy will be going down. Especially since he's decided to replace me with his girlfriend, she says. When Daniel says Sally is talented, Phyllis dismisses her as only being talented at placing pillows on couches and getting jobs from her boyfriends. Phyllis says Sally can run something that is already on autopilot, but Abbott Communications will require the ability to think outside the box. Sally will fail and Billy will come begging for Phyllis to return. But she's moved on. Daniel hopes Phyllis is sincere about moving on, but is nervous about what she has planned next. Assuring him that all her goals are positive, his mother explains that they all have to do with him. She wants them to find a new direction together. Daniel suggests they simply keep each other posted on their progress instead. Phyllis says they don't need Billy and his stupid company, they can build an empire of their own. Doing what exactly? He asks. When she tries joking about starting a communications company, he doesn't laugh. Moving her hands around, she suggests they feel it out and figuring it out will be half the fun. As long as her son is by her side, she's good. Daniel doesn't think Phyllis has heard a word he said. He loves her, but they both have work to do on themselves before they should think about what's next professionally, let alone consider building an empire. Phyllis disagrees. Finding a purpose is the best way to fight off your demons. Her son suggests she's sounding desperate. I need to feel relevant, she says. She also wants Daniel to thrive the way Summer is. She wants to help him find a purpose. Daniel repeats that he's in no place emotionally to consider what is next. He's still grieving Heather and can't yet move on. His mom suggests focus could diminish the void he's feeling. Sensing she will not let this go, Daniel tells her that if she finds something that inspires her, She can bring it to him. If it sparks something, he may consider it. Phyllis is up for that challenge and promises to bring back fire to get them to start a new life. Tessa begs Mariah for answers. Mariah sits by the overlook in the park and stares into space as Tessa jogs up to her. She's been looking for her and knows she likes to come up there when she needs to think. Tessa asks when she will let her in and tell her what's wrong. She thinks her wife is avoiding her. Mariah has been leaving for work early and coming home late, avoiding their breakfasts and not even reading to Arya. "I'm just tired." "I'm busy," Mariah claims. Her wife guesses something has happened and she doesn't trust her enough to tell her. They used to share everything and now she can't stand to look at her.